Hello Virgo and welcome to your reading. This is a reading for all those who have a Virgo sun sign, Virgo moon sign or a Virgo ascendant. We're taking a look at your current energies. Some of you could have just stepped into these energies. Some of you could be in the midst of these energies and some of you could be towards the end of these energies. Just see how these energies apply to your current situation or any other situation which is in your mind. See how it vibrates with that. See if it is synchronized with your situation and see if it is applicable and how it is applicable to you. Go through all of this carefully before you start working with the guidance, and just take whatever makes you feel happy and whatever makes sense to you, right? It should add up in your head as well as in your heart, and then proceed with it. So let us begin the reading for Virgo. What are the current energies for Virgo? We'll start by taking a look at your recent past, which is about the Princess of Wands. This is the Page of Wands in the conventional tarot. All right, Princess of Wands. It is very inspirational. It is setting out, on something new. It's all about, the pages are all about starting something new, and here in this Wands it is also about communication. All right, some of you have just see how it works for you, but it is definitely starting out on a venture which involves a lot of communication. Also children, working with young people, somewhere in the category of about 14 years, that kind of energy this card has. Let me just draw out some more cards. Nine of Cups and Three of Pentacles. So you're starting out on a venture, which has been some kind of a wish fulfillment for you. It could also be a message that some kind of communication you have been waiting on, which some kind of a confirmation, some kind of a message, some kind of communication from somebody regarding work, which is quite possible, or in any other area of your life, whatever it pertains to. So I think you got that communication, and now you're willing to kind of start working on it. So for those of you where it is work related, where it is profession related, where it is business related, for some of you it could be studies as well, getting a confirmation regarding when you can start, if you've been selected, have you got your admission, all those kind of things. Because now from here on it is all about putting in effort into whatever you're going to start doing. Even if some of you have started something regarding communication skills, right? So you were waiting on something which happened, and now you're ready to start putting in effort towards this new venture. Now we will take a look at what's coming up for you. You've got the Death card, the Sun, and the Ace of Cups. So yes, your whole situation has undergone a transformation. Something old has got over. You're onto something new and to better and happier times. Sun is such a beautiful card to come out in the tarot because the sun illuminates everything. It shines light, things are crystal clear. There is optimism, there is happiness, there is passion, there is clarity, and backed by the Ace of Cups, which talks about you feeling really happy with this new beginning in life. A lot of signs, I think a majority of people in the world have ended a cycle in more ways than one, and they are most people are experiencing a new beginning for themselves. That is the energy of the universe of our world, at least right now. So you will see this energy in a lot of zodiac signs, in fact in most zodiac signs, all of them I guess. So far I've just covered till Virgo, but I have seen this trend in the other signs I have covered so far, and even getting the indications of something like this in the previous readings. So everything is pointing towards starting something new or a transformation of the old, right? Which now is a lot clearer. Whatever has got transformed, now those things are a lot, you get a lot of clarity about the way things have changed. It looks better to you. The whole situation has turned around in a very nice and positive and very workable way for you, which makes you feel really really happy, because these are all cards of new things taking on a new form, or absolutely new things coming up. But for most of you, Virgo, there's something about your past has got transformed and it comes across in a new form for you, because you have the Death card and only one ace. This particular ace is about a new a surge of new emotions in you, a new happiness, new joy, a new kind of joy, a new kind of happiness regarding something from the past or something from the old. So probably whatever project you were working on, now you have over a period of time while you were working on that, it has taken on another form, quite unlike what you thought of initially. But you're very happy with however it has worked out, because it is your effort as well as universe's contribution to it, which gave it a form which is very different from what was in your mind when you started out. But whatever it has taken, whatever form it has taken, it's making you're very happy with this transformation, Virgo. For those of you where it has been a relationship issue, yes, you have been waiting on some resolution for a relationship which was rather sticky. You get my point, that it wasn't very easy. It kind of was so challenging for you for whatever reason. But now something regarding that relationship, you were probably waiting for a resolution, a compromise, some kind of patching up. That seems to have happened, and that entire relationship now has taken on a new form, which is again making you feel very happy, positive, with how, for those of you, where you have probably got closure and you've said your goodbye, you've said you've said your goodbye very happily, and it has set your heart free. Whatever was in your heart has all been released, and now, you're ready to move on. So now the past relationship does not bother you. And for those of you where, it is it is still going on, now it has started to take on a new form. You look at it very differently. You yourself see the other person and your relationship in a new form, in a new light, which again makes you feel happy. Bottom line is, Virgo, you're very happy with the transformation which has happened. Some guidance, yeah. 5 of Pentacles, Strength, and the Devil. So the only advice these cards are giving you, Virgo, is that now that you've started out on something, it would be a good idea for you to now participate wholeheartedly in it. Don't withdraw from it just because something has happened. There is a transformation which has taken place. You feel that all right, things have started moving, things have are getting better. Now let it be. No, you cannot let it be. You have to continue putting in effort, otherwise there is always a possibility for it to slip into what it used to be. That is the kind of energy I'm getting with this Devil card, because it can be something you feel very complacent about, that yeah, things have changed. It's kind of taken on a new form. There is a newness about it. So now it'll carry on like this. Nothing carries on its own. Everything moves forward with the energy we put in. And if you're going to going to withdraw your energy from this, then it is again going to become toxic, and in no time it's going to it has the potential of slipping back into what it used to be. Because you have this Strength card, you just might get very complacent about it, Virgo, and say that yeah, it's all fine, and now here it'll go on its own. It's not going to go on its own. In fact, if you let go of your effort right now, it is going to go back into being toxic. That is the advice I'm getting for you. So you really need to continue putting in energy. It's going to require some strength from you, but it totally depends on how much strength, how much energy, and how much effort you put into it, Virgo, for it to grow and develop, because nothing grows on its own. I mean, the sunlight is there, the moonlight is there, all natural elements are there, but it requires physical effort as well. And this is not something which is like totally nature where it will grow on its own. No, this is something where you need to do something about it. Human effort will always give things the required form, the form which we have in mind. So if you're going to slip up on it, it's not going to work out. You'll be back to square one, Virgo. I mean, whatever wish fulfillment and things have worked out for you, it has the potential to go kaput. The Devil card says so, and the Five of Pentacles. You'll be out in the cold again. Whatever, if it's a relationship, if that person is not going to reciprocate, if you are not going to contribute to it. Okay, and for those of you where it is work related, if you feel that other people are going to put in the effort, because this is a card of teamwork, and if you feel that you have done your bit, that is also not going to work out, because everyone needs to be on board, whether it is a relationship, whether it is team effort, whether it is any project. Everybody needs to contribute equally, and if somebody is not going to contribute, then the other people are not going to take interest in it. I mean, if you look at it from another perspective, if you are also part of a team and somebody else says that all right, you manage, I'm not going to do it, would you yourself like to continue working? I don't think so. That is why you've got this beautiful card of Grand Symphony. In a symphony, everybody has to play their part, then only does it become a symphony. Otherwise it's a one-man show. And here, whatever it is, it's a relationship, two people, a project, a group project, to more than one person. Anything you're working with has to involve another person, and if you stop putting effort into it, your symphony is not going to sound nice. It is not going to work out. So I think that is your biggest I would say most important thing you need to bear in mind regarding this, that you cannot stop playing your part. You have to continue. And that's why you've got this Strength card here. You have to keep putting in energy. It's very difficult, I mean, just look at the imagery here. She has to hold the lion's mouth. If she stops holding it, it's going to open. And the moment the lion's mouth is going to open, you know what is going to happen. So, she has got that strength to keep the mouth closed. Or if you look at the other way, she has to keep putting in strength to open the lion's mouth. If she stops putting in the strength, the lion is not going to open its mouth, right? You take it in whichever way, it kind of makes sense to you. But that is what it is. You need to keep putting in effort. A final card of guidance, a burst of magic. Yes, whatever you have got right now, Virgo, don't take it lightly. I would say that there is a very strong influence of the universe, which has, and of course your previous effort, which has brought things to this beautiful point in time and in your life. This is an opportunity, burst of magic. The flower has bloomed, the opportunity has come your way. Now what you make out of it totally depends on you. So don't withdraw your effort and energy from this, otherwise it is not going to, it's going to go back to what it used to be. And again, that whole cycle of putting in effort, and and you never know, people also have this, they might not want to give you a second chance. Some of you are getting a second chance, whether it's work, whether it's relationship, some of you are getting a second chance. So if you let go of the second chance, it's I do not know how often other people will keep waiting for you, or are willing to give you more than two chances. I mean, just put yourself in their position and see, would you like to do that, for others? So just bear that in mind, not to let up on your effort and your hard work regarding this, because it has potential to, go a long way. You've got another chance for, things to happen again your way, but it all depends on you, and that's why the cards are telling you that you keep at it and keep putting your work and energy into it, because it definitely makes you very happy. It's a wish fulfillment for you, right? So I'll wrap up your reading with that. If you like the reading, do subscribe to the channel for regular updates. Thank you for watching.